Sure you don't want to play it?
Nah, you go ahead. I'll talk.
Alright guys, so we are playing Einhander.
Ein.
It's something for like, God, what's the translation? It's like something in German. Like...
Plain. Plain game.
Translation. I looked it up on this. It's loading. One-handed.
One-handed.
Yeah.
One hand you. Used to do backyard wrestling.
So it says the name Einhander is German and denotes a type of sword that is wielded with one hand. Here used to refer to the single manipulator arm possessed by the... So... I guess it refers to the gun that it's got.
There was a time in
Well,
the
basically,
era of great
you'll see it as you
chaos,
play it though, but like
when
this
the earth
ship has like
and
a
the moon
hand
were at
that
war
carries a
with each
weapon.
other.
Like you seen it too, yeah, but like...
I've only watched you play this a little bit. I didn't know this game existed until you showed it to me.
Piloted a
And,
bizarre aircraft.
Yeah, like...
It was fierce.
This one's like really,
And
really
because
rare.
of
Like you
its
can't get off the PlayStation
clone.
Store.
How much did you pay for your copy?
Man, I got lucky. Like I found it like at a local, well not local, but not too far away, virtual store.
Yeah.
Safe one, Charlotte. And gave me a deal, gave me a discount on it. I want to say I paid like 60 or 70 for it, but it's easily.
Yeah, because I remember we seen it at Lost Ark in Greensboro, and it was way more than that. And the disc didn't look that great. I'm sure it played because they test all their games, but
Yeah.
you know,
But yeah, this is one line. I mean, I
there's
didn't-
the hand.
I absolutely didn't have to have like a physical copy. I could have downloaded on PS1 if it was available, but it's not available.
Yeah, I mean we're playing on emulator now, but we own the copy. Well, he owns the copy, so
Yeah. But yeah, this is I guess I can talk a little bit about it. I don't know. It's
is there any story?
no. It's kind of like a cyberpunk thing, but it's like you're just play as ship. I don't remember what all this means.
Just pick which one looks good. No, actually they all look the same. I guess it's telling you. Well, they're all the same thing.
You got
No,
three
they're not.
pods.
Never mind.
I think I do 2 pods. Like 3 is hard to keep up with. So you basically start off with a machine gun, and then you have like you can pick up weapons as you head through.
Yeah.
And then, like, as you kill an enemy, you can get like a grenade launcher or laser or something. This game's hard too. It's like kind of like Radius or R-Type or something like that. And, yeah, I'm not going to this game. So I never beat it.
But we're gonna beat it. Or he's gonna beat it.
Seriously. So like you're using like the so like there I just picked up a gun and it's like square or what would be square is like your
Music. Is there a lot of these type of shooters for PlayStation?
not really like Squaresoft don't obviously Square does like RPGs and stuff but this one just can't really do it. Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh yeah, SquareSoft made this. They're more known for their Final Fantasies and RPGs and things like that, but yet they made a shooter.
Yeah.
It has like it's a 2D. Well, it's not 2D. I forgot what you call these type of games. It's
2.5 a year.
yeah.
You can switch like yeah, it kind of squares like your top gun. So you hold it down and
Did you already die?
yeah.
Oh,
I know it sucks.
I thought you were like, good at this game.
Oh, I forgot. You can go to options and get more lives, which obviously they somewhere down the wall.
You got pretty far the first time that you played it at my house.
Yeah, I think I got through like 4 or 5 stages. I think there's 7 stages. And it's like you got like a little mini boss. Probably Contra was too.
Right.
God dang.
Not
Yeah.
0 fighters left. Do you have continues and stuff if you die?
Yeah, I think it's just the lowest stage over though.
Just the stage, right? Or the... Now you're missing a lot of these weapons. Are those good, better weapons than what you have, or no?
I don't like them. That's better than I like this can when you get up close and just kind of far away out. Jesus. I think I'm gonna try to start over and see if I can get some more.
Get a fresh start. Clear your mind.
Yeah, hopefully.
Open your mind.
So I think you can like. Change
There
the
was a
settings.
time in the
What?
I think you change the settings and get like more lives because I'm trying to get as far as I can. Let's see.
I guess that would, yeah.
Let's do easy and. It might have been a code where you got more lives. I can't remember exactly.
Well, at least it's easier now. Don, you got this.
Apparently not.
I got your back.
Yeah, if you lose these guns, like you got ammo, you can kind of see on the screen too.
Yeah, that's it.
You
So they can't hit you when they're coming towards you because they're coming around.
Yeah, it's basically yeah, you can actually just throw it down and watch it back.
The only thing I've noticed is like sometimes it's hard to tell what you can shoot, like some of the background stuff, and what you can't shoot when it's switching between the 2D and the 2.5D or whatever. You know what weapons you're looking for. I wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
You said you don't like the spreader.
It's okay. It's kind of like a spur shot combo, but alright, let's see if we can beat this guy.
Yeah, Contra spread shot, man. That was the one you wanted. There we go. There we go. Yeah, maybe start on easy and eventually work your way up to hard.
Yeah, I think this has got some
What?
thing on there too, where you kind of do what you did before. I think that's what we got.
You gotta find that thing.
Certain weapons will be also like that lost when you kind of like know what something's doing. Yeah, I forgot to get the music on
It's not so much the music, but like the effects and the sound is the, I guess the, all the sound.
Yeah. Robot voice
Yeah, everything in it. And it just keeps going too. Like it doesn't really. This game never stops, does it?
I don't know. There's like little breaks there in there.
You gotta play turkey. Yeah. I had a goose or something. I don't know.
I get into it now with the long arm and stuff.
Yeah, I know. They're pretty creative though with the bosses. No. Oh no. So wait a second. If they shoot you, you only get one shot that kills you.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, but if they shoot your guns, it doesn't kill you.
Yeah, you can like get your guns off. That's how it works. Well, that was in a stage 1, and it just gets tougher from there, from what I remember.
Received telegram from Conduct Satellite Hyperion. Order the following operation. The armored trains were discovered leaving the city on their way to the east. Pursue them and locate the enemy supply route.
I don't even keep track of score of these games. It's just,
Get through it.
yeah, survive. I think pay attention to the multiplier too, like the more you kill in a row, like your time
Can't really shoot those guys, can you? Not unless you got one of the ones that aims downward.
Yeah.
Ooh. Dang.
Yeah, I forgot that part sucks.
You always have to have one of those angles like the ones you have here in the beginning.
I think it's where that wasp came in, like, 'cause you can shoot it down. I think it's the wasp.
Right.
Something else is
Cannon. Dang. Some very strange sound effects. Whoa. You think you're gonna beat it? Good night. Yeah, the game.
No way. Well, there, I thought it was. Start. That's not that big of a deal. I think I need to have
As you progress through the levels, do you get like better and better weapons?
I think it's about the same. Like, you kind of get like the same.
Like Contra, I mean, it's the same. You never really get anything new. I mean, Zero Fighters though?
Yeah, you only start off with like, whoa, God.
Can you earn extra lives?
So, but it's like, I don't know. God, so much of this game is fun. God dang.
God dang.
Or you start the whole stage over, you just go back to where he was. I can't remember. Oh, okay. Yeah, probably won't beat it, but I'll probably do like a playthrough and
Just give people an idea of, you know, some of the more obscure games that, you know, sometimes you just, I mean, unless you want to spend, I don't know, at least gonna spend $100 probably or more. You said it's more than that, right?
Yeah, I was looking on eBay, like the used ones more for close to $200 now.
So yeah, you may end up downloading the ROM, and you may play it that way if you play it. I mean, there's a lot of really good. It's weird. It's the games that really didn't sell, I guess, a lot when we were younger. So there's not a lot of physical copies out there.
I don't know. I remember like Hercules on PS1's going for a lot. And, like, I guess it just didn't sell. I don't know.
Seems like that's the case with anything that's rare.
Yeah.
It's like my friend was talking about Earthbound. When he was younger, I think he was either Kmart or Roses. He was a kid, and he went through, you know, there, and he's seen like, you know, tons of copies in a basket in the middle of the aisle. They were just trying to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Because it just wasn't that big of a seller, I guess. And who knows what happened to all those copies? I don't.
It came like that big box, dude. Like, I don't know if this is church or what.
Did you ever see that picture? I don't know if it's real, but I think one of our followers, it's Frasier from the sitcom Frasier. No, it's not him. That's not where I seen it actually, but it's the big box of Earthbound is in the background of a clip on Frasier.
Oh, really?
And they say it was Frasier, a Earthbound fan.
They bought like the only copy that sold like when it was actually.
It's the big box too, you know, like the collector's thing or whatever.
Was that the only way it sold though? Like.
I don't think so. I could be wrong, but.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like, it's like it just was completely. I don't know. I mean, it was like a good developer too. I mean, it was personal.
I've never seen Earthbound sealed. And I'm sure you can get it on eBay or something, but I've never seen it.
I can't remember when I was a kid, like seeing it in stores and everything, but like I wasn't in RPGs.
No, I didn't play it. First RPG I ever played was a Mario RPG, and that ended up being one of my top 5 or 10 games of all time. So
Yeah, it's
but
pretty good too.
it introduced me to RPGs.
What got me was Final Fantasy 7, because I've seen, you know, videos of it and stuff. I was like, man, it looks awesome. And I want to check it out. And, like, I never played RPGs. First one I actually played was small ones. It came out right before just to try one out, you know.
Yeah.
And, it was really good. Awesome.
I remember you playing that game actually. I didn't even know what an RPG was when you were playing all those games.
Yeah, it was different. I also used to like.
And use Zelda and stuff. I mean, but that's not really an RPG. I mean, I guess it is, but most people don't classify it like that.
I guess that terms like an RPG or something.
But if that's an RPG, that opens up the door to like several games. Maybe RPGs. How you doing better? I think.
Yeah, I can watch this good. I forgot how rough that last one was. Like you got like a little room on the train and
Right.
maneuver.
So do you think this game is worth, you know, for diehard collectors that want the physical copy, do you think it's worth the price?
For this game.
Yeah.
It's hard to say like a game's worth $100. I don't know. I guess now like PS5 games are like $70. I mean, it's a shooter, so I mean it's only like a couple hours gameplay in it. But I guess it keeps going up, so why not? This is one of those games I always hear about rare games, you know, game plungers and stuff. Yeah, but they never really talk about it. I was talking about like Earthbound, or we talking about it reminds me of the Mortal Kombat.
It does actually sound like it. Yeah, you're right. And they're going like some Johnny Cage. Did everybody have that soundtrack?
I don't know what to say. I used to listen to it on
You
the
had,
bus.
you had it on cassette.
I used to listen to it on the bus when I was a kid.
That was a really good soundtrack, right? How do you block that?
I forgot, like,
You got to get inside, don't you, before he does it?
something like that. Oh, I'm gonna keep trying, see what happens, but.
So you have to stay, when he does that thing, you got to go inside. Go lower, I don't know. I guess stay low, you know? No, so you have to just kind of go back and forth, kind of predict. Just got caught.
Okay, she's like, yeah, what?
You got hit. This may be the boss that I watched you die on. I wasn't sure.
Stages now.
No, you said you made it to 4. Never mind. That's only 2 stages. How many are there?
I think it was like 7. I think.
Probably 4 for this video.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Well, these what? 2 continues? So,
How many you got?
I think 10 altogether.
Oh, shoot.
Left.
Yeah, you got this.
An enemy supply base.
I do, man. I'll be surprised.
Rear gate is
So I never
closed
beat
down.
this
The
one.
way
Just
out
kind of
is
get
cut off.
forward. Kind of what you like your dodging buttons.
Yeah.
This stage reminds me of that stage of
Oh, the
Battletoads stage.
yeah, the second stage. Ever beat Battletoads?
Not honestly. I do with cheats, but
They got the warp zones and stuff you can hit.
yeah, it's so much harder than a friend or something. I also
Yeah.
beat it like 2-player because it's
I
like
mean, it's supposed to be easier, but
yeah.
you can hit each other and that just... Oh, and the worst part is if one person dies, it automatically just ends.
It's like you have to kind of maneuver around and figure out what's there.
Right.
Dang it. That threw me off. I couldn't tell like I know some of these guys like this one, like it shoots at you while you do it that way.
Fucking crap.
I can't remember this one's tough or not.
Ooh, that's tough. How are you supposed to... How? What are you supposed to do?
Great.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Dang it. God, right off the bat. Try.
Just enjoy watching them.
Man, I tell you, it's going awful.
You got 7 continues left. It's easy.
Nah.
You don't get that many continues on a hard mode, do you?
I don't think you do. Like, I thought there was, I may have been using PS1. There was like where you get extra lives or something.
Right.
I don't know, maybe it's just easy. Hey.
That crab's your daddy.
He is. Great lady.
Yep. Hey, you gotta kill that. That's the secret. I know that thing gonna shoot you in there. How the heck are you supposed
Right
to...
when I came out.
Yeah, I guess you gotta go a little lower. I don't know.
Yeah, I ran this one stuff, but...
Just the end of the third level, or just a mini boss.
I think this is... Oh my god. I think it's like 2 continues on this guy, I think.
What is the next game that you all want us to play? Because we're running through our mind of all the games we grew up with and stuff we really enjoyed and our nostalgia. But what games would you recommend? Maybe we've not heard of. I've never heard of this game until this guy mentioned it to me. Let us know, because it'd be kind of cool to play some stuff that's, that we've never played. Ah, you did it. Because I feel like I'm always discovering something new that, I'm like, how did I never hear about this? Someone's mentioning it to me.
I bet some people will like talk about it for rock. I mean, it's called like a GameCube game.
Yeah.
It's a shooter like this, but it's like insanely hard. Yeah, I don't think that's the last one.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's a mini boss. Now you gotta fight a rock. Oh no, I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, I thought I'd go by it too. But
Some of this stuff blends into the background. I'm trying to fight that crab again.
it's old school. Where you gotta memorize all this stuff. Just start laughing at you.
You did.
Oh, God.
You made it past that arm. Tried to paint you.
Thanks, Pete.
Ooh, I don't know how you did that.
I don't either. They're not even like trying, they're just like holding stuff. See them?
Yeah, like painting. Watch it, see? It's just a little pinch. God, it killed you like 2 or 3 times. It's just in a awkward spot. Ooh, I like the 2D graphics on the electrical components.
Yeah, let's spin around.
It's really cool. Like that's actually sprites and not 3D graphics. It's pretty neat.
I know that thing would have killed me. Oh yeah, if you already got the weapon.
So this is the bad guy, actually.
I don't remember him being that bad.
Doesn't look good.
But, yeah, so it's good.
It doesn't look that easy.
I reuse half my continues on stage, what, 3?
Yeah.
Hier findest du nur dein Grab.
I know this is off topic, but I guess if we played that fan-made Ninja Turtles game, Rescue Palooza.
Yeah.
What do you think about, was it Shredder's Revenge?
Oh, yeah. I know it.
They're gonna make a sequel to like the old beat 'em up games.
I think it's cool. Like, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. That one happened.
Willkommen, hier findest
Talking
du
about Ninja Turtles.
It sure does what? God, it's awful.
So yeah, that's I'm looking forward to that.
hier findest du nur
Yeah,
dein
is it
Grab.
like just coming to PC or
No, it's coming to all of I think it's launching for all of them.
they said like a release date?
I don't think there's a release date.
Definitely looking forward to it. It looks really good. I think one thing that gets on my nerves too is like you hear about these really cool projects and games and stuff. Not so much like lower graphic stuff, but like it takes me forever.
And they're still buggy when they come out. They're still glitchy. So it's not like they. It still wasn't ready.
Yeah. It's not even like next gen. Like, I got Xbox Series X.
Yeah.
Like after the first update or two, it started looking really good. But like it's not even like the next gen version. Like it's gonna be in this year before it's actually ready for that. It's free upgrade, but it's still like okay.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I thought it was really good.
You beat it.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot more stuff to do, but
Security system
maybe
broke
30
down.
hours.
Code 9234. Order the following operation. Find the nuclear reactor in the enemy base and destroy it.
Okay.
That was level 3.
Yeah, it's not like halfway through the game.
Yeah.
I don't even know how long I've been playing this. Probably close to an hour.
He died
That's some good stuff. God.
Got the geese.
Geese water.
I'm going to market
Geese water.
bottled water and call it geese water. It does not sound good. Goose water. Yes. Well, they have like
Goose milk.
no, not goose.
Made by the same people that brought you geese.
Goose milk.
I guess like
We milking the geese. Do what?
like several.
It's just nasty water that you let your pet geese swim in. You bottle it. Got feathers and stuff in it.
Feathers for
Feathers and dookie. Mixed in water. I know how to do it though.
do what?
I said I know how to do it though.
Not as good as geese water, but that's good. I'll do. These spots right here, these man, there's so much crap going on. It's hard to.
I know it's hard to keep up.
I went through I don't know how many weapons already. I'm just down to like my machine gun. Dang it. It's like
You're gonna pull out a win on this one at the very last boss, just like you did on Rescue Palooza with 1 life left.
I doubt it. Yeah. It's weird how it's set up. It gives you like 2 lives, but like you have 10 continues or something. Like,
Well, what's the point?
oh,
Why not just give you more lives? What's the difference?
I know.
I guess you could say. I mean, if they're gonna start you at those points anyways. Now, I know like in older games, like you got to continue. You know, you started at the level of the whole world again, not.
Wait, I'm grabbing. I'm running out of ammo, so I'm just grabbing what I can.
I can't believe this is on. You said there's 7 levels, maybe.
So, actually, just for a second before I did this. Dang. Before we go pause, I'm gonna look that up real quick because I just want to know how bad the path is.
I mean, much you actually have to do.
Yeah, just a second, guys. Yeah, 7.
Okay, well, you're almost over halfway. This is on easy as well. I feel like some of that glitching actually.
I think it is too, but it's like they're not done. It's never something.
Alright. Dang, there's a lot going on. You know, this is a genre of games I never really played growing up. The
This
only,
is one of those ones that,
like the shooters, space shooters or whatever.
yeah, kind of nerdy stuff. Like,
The only shooter that I remember playing as a kid, I'm going old school, is Dragon Spirit for the NES.
oh yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, I played that at my aunt had that game. I remember the Nintendo. I played Nintendo at one of my grandma's house. My uncles had a Nintendo, and I played there. And then at my other grandma's house, my aunt had a Nintendo, and good memories, good stuff. Dragon Spirit. That's where I was in.
One had it was like a silver box. It had like a dragon ship. I can't remember. I remember a little bit.
I got the I can't explain the display art in my head. I can't explain it, but it's in my head. I love Nintendo box art because it's not really.
Even the bad ones were good, like Mega Man.
My favorite box art of all time is Mega Man 2, and
There was
the
a-
Mega Man 1 I don't really like that much.
Yeah.
But it's bad. It's funny. But you know, I read like on the box art that the developers would hire these people to create the box art, and they would explain the game to them, but the people never got to actually see the gameplay.
Yeah.
So they would have to design this with just.
There's a dude, you ever watch Happy Console Game?
I've seen him, yes.
One of his friends from Montana or whatever, he's like a big Mega Man fan, and he had him sign it, and he explained like how it worked.
It doesn't make any sense, does it?
Nah, it's like, it would not fly today, though. Yeah, that's the way it was. Weird. I can't get through this.
Dalton.
Oh, what's up? It's just, I think I've made it through it before. I feel like I have, but like, it just, I don't feel like I have. Or it's going that bad, or I don't know. like...
It's too much.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna last continue after this. I think.
Yeah, I think you got one more continue. Does it do like the lives when you have 0? You actually have one more continue. Probably not.
Just kind of
You have double cannons. So does one trigger control one thing and one control the other?
yeah, it's like certain things.
And cross.
I guess it's last continue. I'm gonna try. We'll see.
Something hit you from behind?
I ran into it, backed up into it.
Did you earn a life?
I'm sure we're getting really worse about it. It's like, hey, there's no idea to shoot these things coming up. Patterns of this, God dang.
Good Lord. Hey, you
Well, I
made
was
it.
making progress. I remember that boat, kinda.
You don't get credit for making it from the boat.
Man, I think that's it.
No.
I made a very beginning of stage 4. I know I made it further, but God,
There
you can
was
tell
a
this game's
time
hard.
in the era of great chaos
So,
when the
that
earth
it?
and the moon
Yeah, I
were
guess
at war
so.
with each other.
I guess we'll try something else if you want to. Or
What do you
different.
rate this game? Like, I mean, I know you haven't played it all the way through, obviously.
Yeah,
was
I mean it's hard. I mean it's not like
And
unfair
because of the
hard. It's
chip
just
called
you know, it's
Yeah.
memorization. I mean it's like old school. Like you gotta, if you memorize a couple of stages, you beat it. You know, you take time away from it. Obviously, you get rest. I mean it's still an excellent game. It's still at least
Pretty high score.
yeah.
Alright, so 8.5 out of 10. I guess you're judging it based on other shooters, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's like as far as space shooters go, like this is probably one of my favorites. But I mean, I haven't played like every Gradius and R-Type and all that stuff. Just
Yeah.
you know,
There's
just
the
one stuff
hand.
with me.
Alright, thanks guys. Like I said, give us some ideas for some new games to play. Something we haven't heard of.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thanks.